Hi, this is Marina from Darkstar Astrology, bringing you your Cancer 2019 horoscope. The main challenge for your horoscope this year is that Saturn continues its journey through your house of marriage and open enemies. Now, Pluto is also there, so some of you may be experiencing the deep transformation and heavy detoxing action as well if Pluto is in aspect or making a transit aspect to your sun or sign or rising sign as well. Relationships then will feel very heavy going if your partner is immature, because you will need to act responsibly for them. On the plus side, if you do get involved with older, more mature folk who've earned their authority in the world, you do stand a chance of actually having a very supportive time during this transit. In 2019, you could actually feel stable and protected by this person or people around you who are older. So look forward to traditional and family-minded people who you could depend on and who should also bring out the positive gifts that Saturn has in that position. So your keywords are responsible partners, deep commitment, make or break, exciting new friends, enjoyable routines, fit and healthy, international work conundrums. Okay, the seventh house of partners is also further highlighted because the two eclipses that fall in that house in 2019. So the first one will be January the 6th, and then again at the end of the year on December the 26th. You are also given the opportunity of a good clean out of your relationships, and it could be likely that one important relationship could come to an end this year, but it's not a certainty by all means. The most likely time for any endings to occur is when Mars triggers hard aspects to this Saturn, and the first time that occurs will be January the 21st, and the second is October the 7th. So there is a ray of hope though this year, because Uranus has changed signs and is entering your home of hopes, wishes and friends. This happens for good on March the 6th. So from then on, any void left by Saturn's and Pluto's exorcisms will be quickly filled by exciting new friends and a stimulating social life. This could be a time in your life when you don't want the baggage of an emotional draining partner. For example, you might be starting university or a job that involves touring or travel. So you'll feel like you want to travel light anyhow. So although you start the year a little on the glum side due to people or opportunities leaving you, Uranus more than makes up for that empty feeling you might be experiencing. May the 22nd, Jupiter is conjunct the South Node in your partner's zone, which could bring an old foe back into your life. This feels totally karmic, and you may not realize this person is an enemy at all. Depending on how you treated them in a past life, you could actually gain from this. There is an uneasy feeling, yes, but because they possibly treated you badly, this person actually now owes you reparations. So July the 2nd gives you an eclipse in your own sign, which throws the ball in your court and gives you the upper hand, which has been in a bit in short supply with all the planetary heavyweights being placed in your rivals and partners zones. It still feels like a reboot, but at least one where you get to flip the switch when it suits you. One thing to remember is that lucky Jupiter will make its grand entrance into your relationship house on December the 3rd. So that's your silver lining when Saturn or the eclipses are putting you under pressure. So in the full horoscope for 2019, which is in the ebook on the website, we look at all the transits of Saturn, Jupiter, Ceres, Mars and Lilith. But I'll give you a little sneak preview here. So think of the whole of 2019 as training so that you can really make the most of Jupiter's lucky romantic influence in 2020. Saturn is only preparing the Earth for the growth that Jupiter is sure to bring you. Expect the blossoming of relationships and business partnerships ahead, but only if you invest your time in them now. That end of the year eclipse in your 7th house could really be the icing on the cake, especially if you're reading this for your ascendant and the eclipse falls on your descendant, which would be around 4 degrees of Capricorn. In that case, woohoo, prepare to meet your significant other. So until Jupiter meets Saturn and indeed Pluto in Capricorn, Saturn continues in your 7th house of partnerships on his own, solo. So last year was a major transition period where Saturn ascended out of the inner zone of your chart and over the horizon. And you've been now working on your foundations and your deep self for the last 14 years. And now it's time to test how well you hold yourself when confronted with the needs of others. So that was your 2019 horoscope. Thanks for listening. Do come to Darkstar Astrology for the ebooks that are selling at $2.95. And there's also a special offer for all 12 of them for just $10. Also on Darkstar you will find monthly horoscopes and all the decans as well. The decan ebooks are for sale and they're all pretty much completed now. And other than that, have a fantastic 2019. All the best. Bye-bye.